Hi there, Dr. Sandhu here from Bedford Chiropractic Clinic, the #1 pain clinic in Bedfordshire. Hi, I just want to share a little story with you, which I think is pretty important for all of us to particularly understand, because I think it really sort of clarifies a lot about sort of the human body and why we can have pain. It all arose because I had a husband and wife, the beautiful John and his wife Sue, who've been patients of mine ever since I started working here in Bedford with the Bedford Chiropractic Clinic, which I took over. And they were bringing a friend who hadn't been to chiropractic before, and they wanted to introduce her to chiropractic healthcare. And now, John and Sue are an inspiration to me because they're both in their 80s. They're incredibly fit, incredibly mobile. We have done a video of them as well, and it's worth looking out for it because it just shows how incredibly healthy both of them are. And the reason they're healthy is because they've taken an active part in their healthcare. They've actually, they eat well, they move their bodies, they look after themselves. And all of that has contributed, along with regular chiropractic health checks, has contributed to them reaching their 80s and having no health issues and being fit and mobile. So they brought this lovely friend of theirs with them. And I wanted to explain to the friend about why chiropractic might be worth considering. And I thought that the way that I put it across was in a way that I'd done before, but what it did for me, explaining to her, was it just clarified a few things, and I thought I'd share that with you. So, what I said to her was that we as human beings use our body 24/7, use it all the time, and we just expect it to work. But what we don't do is we don't really, and I'm not speaking for everybody here, but the majority of us don't look after it. We don't sort of maintain it well. We don't feed it well. We don't rest it well. We don't move it well. But we expect it to work. Now, the interesting thing is that whatever other sort of appliance that we have, for example, a car, we'll service regularly. We'll look after it. We'll clean it. And we'll make sure that it is going to work for us when we get into it. Unless, of course, one day we go in and it doesn't work. But that's probably because we've ignored something, which again, we're pretty good at doing with our own bodies. We ignore things. So why is it that we don't look after it? Well, we should. All right, we absolutely should. Because the body is like, and I use this example, the body is like a big bucket. And every single day there's a little drip going into it. And that drip is a drip of stress. And that stress can be physical, emotional, a whole myriad of stresses that's going to be affecting the body every single day. And the body sort of will eventually, so that as the bucket does, the bucket will overflow and the body will show that up as pain or discomfort in some way. So it's so important to get it checked before it reaches that overflow stage. And regular chiropractic checks are a good way of doing that. But why are they important? Well, because what a chiropractor does is a chiropractor checks the most important thing in your system, in your body, which is the nervous system, which is how your brain communicates to the 50 trillion cells in your body. So we are actually the electricians of your nervous system. So if I just show you, I don't know if you can see this, I mean, it'll be backwards, right? But just give you a visual. So these 34 fuse boxes, I call them, they control everything because they go out and they run through the body, actually 12 miles of it, runs through the body and it controls everything. So these 7 here, they control to the hand and fingers. And then you've got the sciatic nerve and that runs down into the foot. So we as chiropractors are the electricians of that nervous system. We look after the movement of the vertebra. And by looking after the movement of the vertebra, what we're actually doing is we're ensuring that the nerve supply from there actually works. So it's so important to have a look at it, because we are actually a compensatory organism in the sense that we want to survive. Our whole basic instinct is to survive. So if you have a saber-toothed tiger that's going to attack you and you've got a broken leg, what are you going to do? You're going to recruit every other muscle that you possibly can in your body to try and escape from that saber-toothed tiger. And we're doing that every single day because we sit too long, we get up too quickly, we trip, we fall. And what the body does, the body goes into compensation mode straight away because we need to be able to walk. We need to be able to continue our day. So the body does what it does best. It compensates. And by compensating, right, we're building these layers of compensation now, like an onion. So you've got the central problem, and then you've got all these layers running around it, running around it, running around it. And eventually what happens is we get to a stage where the body says enough. Okay, and that's when it gives you pain, when it can't compensate anymore. And pain is just the body's way of saying to you, please do something because I can't carry on anymore. I can't compensate anymore. So why wait? Why wait? Because pain is not nice. I've been there. 30 years ago, I used to have regular sort of low back pain and neck pain. And it wasn't until I found a chiropractor who actually wanted to fix the problem rather than just treat the symptoms that I realized that, hey, I didn't have to live in pain. And that's what made me become a chiropractor, because I wanted to give that right to everybody. You don't need to live in pain as long as you have the right treatment. You have to find the cause of the problem, the center of the onion, and then you deal with the rings of compensation. And by doing that, you're going to get rid of the pain, the symptoms, but you have to deal with the source. And here at Bedford Chiropractic Clinic, that's what we do. We deal with the source of the problem. So if you want to get the source of your problem sorted out, if you want to know what it is, then just give us a call. Okay? Now, we're bedford-chiropractor.co.uk. Bedford-chiropractor, or just put into Google Bedford Chiropractic Clinic. You'll find us, right? And I look forward to helping you. And don't be in compensation. Don't wait for that pain. Don't wait for the bucket to overflow, because every single day that bucket is filling up. That stress level is getting higher and higher. Don't wait, okay? Because pain's not nice. I look forward to seeing you and helping you, because that's what I do. Dr. Sandhu, Bedford Chiropractic Clinic, the #1 pain clinic in Bedfordshire. Click on the link below. There'll be some links here which will take you to our website, and also there's our phone number as well. Give us a call. See you soon. Don't be in pain. God bless.